Namaste. Dzień dobry. Assalamu alaikum. Ciao. Konnichiwa. Bonjour. Allah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is Ken at 10. How are you? I hope you're well. It's Friday. Wow. That was quick. First one of the year, 6th of January, 2023. How are you feeling after your first week back, if you're like us? Just back in the office, just kind of feeling your feet and disorientating, getting used to getting up in the morning again and the culture shock of commuting through. Hope you're doing okay. Certainly, it's always a week that we kind of ease into and wonder what's going to happen in the property market. But what I can tell you so far is so good. It's been a really busy week. We've had lots going on. Usual thing this time of year, probably worse than ever actually, has been condensation with the land-on tenant side of things. A lot of tenants complaining about condensation. And of course, if you don't open windows and if you have lower temperatures, as is natural for people to be doing now with the huge fuel bills that they're facing. So the likelihood for condensation is increased because what condensation tends to do is it sticks around when the environment is very cold and you breathe. That breath being warm then goes to the cold surfaces such as windows and condensates and causes black spot mold. And this is really scary for people at the moment, especially after seeing the death of that poor young boy. But I can report that mold is a huge problem and always has been really. And most of the time it's harmless, providing it's dealt with effectively. And one of the most effective treatments that we found for black spot mold particularly is just simple bleach and warm water. Get your marigolds on, bleach and warm water, and most of the time you'll find it will remove it. And then look for what the source is. Often it's around the bath and particularly around the taps or shower areas where steam comes up, hits the ceiling, and you've got to then look for how can we ventilate that, perhaps with an extraction fan. And similarly in kitchens, another area would be kitchens where the water is boiling, etc. So that's always a big problem and probably worse than ever this year. So worth looking at that if you've got an issue there. Apart from that, it's Friday. Fantastic. As many of you will know, my favorite day of the week. Why is it my favorite day? Well, it's exciting. It's the expectation of the weekend. We, as estate agents, find that it's our busiest day for getting people out viewing. You know, we always say that when the weekend comes, that's when most people want to view. That's when we've got a lot of viewings teed up. And we need to make sure that our clients are getting the best of that by making sure if people are out viewing and they're serious about buying, then they're looking at our clients' properties above those of our competitors. We've got a new competitor appeared on the high street over the last couple of weeks as well. And it's been interesting competing with them. Obviously, they're doing special incentive deals. But what I can report so far is so far so good. We found that people aren't necessarily fooled by ultra cheap quick win schemes. People are much more realistic about what's out there and the best way of proceeding when it comes to sales. I think what people want more than anything else is they want a genuine service from someone who really does care about the outcome rather than just looking for the next buck or the next board outside the next house. And that's us. So if you think of selling or letting here in 2023 and you're in Southwest London, Southwest 16, Streatham or Norbury, or even Thornton Heath or surroundings, really, these days we go quite far and wide when it comes to lettings, then do give us a call. And if you need any advice and you're not in our area, that's okay too. Happy to help. Just give me a shout. That's what we're here for. Just preparing the podcast for this week as well. So that's it for this week. Hope you've had a good first week. And we'll be back on Monday with another edition reporting to you live, as always, on what's going on in the UK housing market. Look after yourselves and, if you can, your family and friends. Ciao.